Welcome to the marvellous world of musical families, a pop music soap opera of sibling rivalries.
When the emphasis was placed on Donnie and Marie, it was extremely uncomfortable for me because they started the whole thing.
We always said it doesn't matter who's out in front as long as it's an Osmond.
Talented kids and their pushy parents.
Michael would always say to me, Bobby, Joseph's giving me that look again.
My dad was a masculine man. He didn't take no crap.
The musically dysfunctional family.
There I would be with 10-year-old kids who can't play.
We were Milli Vanilli before they were.
Brothers in triumph and brothers in tragedy.
Music Youth was massive.
The coroner said he died of a heart attack.
Brothers and sisters from another planet.
I'm part male, part female.
We were always different. There was something different about our family.
And of course, all good, clean fun.
They spat outside our dressing room as they were going past. The door was open and they just spat on the floor outside our dressing room.
The British charts didn't have to wait long for another pop family to appear, and they were to epitomise the good taste and financial modesty of the decade. What time was it? It was five-star time.
Denise, Stedman, Doris, Dell, Lorraine. 5 stars.
The Pearson family, 3 Essex girls and 2 Essex boys, were Britain's reversion of the Jacksons.
I've been holding out on you. I've been taking it slow and tough, 'cause you got a reputation.
They got their big break when another act pulled out of a TV appearance and they had to race from Romford to that palace of afternoon delight, Pebble Mill.
And then before I know it, we were on stage at Pebble Mill, and it was scary, absolutely scary.
You know, the producer come to me and he says, by the way, the switchboard is completely jammed with calls. You know, we never seen this for a very, very long time.
The phones were jammed. Who is this group? Where did they come from?
We were just smiling. We were happy. It wasn't like, oh my God, we're going to be famous.
And before I knew it, a record label RCA had seen us, wanted to meet us, sign us for a single deal.
The Pearsons were an insular lot. They kept everything in the family. They produced their own material, choreographed their own routines, and youngest son Stedman was the brains behind their look.
Stedman designed his costume. I said, my God, here we go.
We had little butt flaps at the back and big American football shoulders. At the time, we loved to watch Dynasty and Dallas.
Shoulder pads were in back then. I mean, if you look at the male fashion as well, I mean, those shoulder pads were way out there, at least a mile on each side.
The other cornerstone of the look, the 5-star Dynasty, was built on a foundation of foundation.
People used to say, oh, they do wear a lot of makeup. The eyeliner and the colours and the blonde hair and the mauves and pinks and blues.
Were you having to wear so much makeup? Did you all get spots? No, we don't wear spots.
And it wasn't just the girls who slapped it on.
I still wear makeup, and I love wearing it for TV. I like creating a look with makeup.
He enjoys wearing makeup. It's just a part of him.
This has taken me 20 years to try and get this makeup right for me, so I look masculine as well as feminine. I'm part male, part female. I'm part of my mother and part of my father. It's not for vanity. All right, maybe it's a mask. Maybe I hide behind it a little bit, but I enjoy it. I really do.
The male part of Steadman came from his dad, Buster. He was the undisputed head of the family and manager of Five Star, and in true family band style, he'd had a previous musical career as backing guitarist to a number of 60s legends.
I play guitar with Desmond Dekker, Wilson Pickett, Jimmy Cliff.
And he's seen everything, the good and the bad of music, and he made sure that we didn't see the bad or experience the bad. My mum and dad were, they were like security guards.
When we socialized in school, and that was it. Outside of school, no, not really.
But do you have crowds of your own friends?
No, I don't.
That sounds so sad.
We were always different. There was something different about our family.
I said to the guys, what we're gonna do, we're gonna stay home.
And what a home it was. Buoyed by the success of their first singles, the Pearsons lashed out $2.5 million on this gaff in Sunningdale.
Not only was it a dream come true, it was a fantasy. It was better than real life.
It's got one of those doorbells that goes ding dong, you can hardly hear it. Hello, nice to see you. Hiya.
I remember it was like being in a big candy store, you know. I remember we were all running around the house picking our rooms. It was, I'd never forget that feeling. It was fantastic.
The house is, it's absolutely beautiful. You must have been bursting out of your place in Sunningdale, in Ascot. No, where was it? Romford. That was it. Yes.
My sister Doris had her own wing. I think it was either east or west. I don't even know. But she had her own wing anyway, and she was happy over there.
Oh, Steadman. Steadman's woken up now. Finally comes on. Open your eyes, Steadman.
Their conspicuous expenditure didn't stop with bricks and mortar.
Our courtyard was a car showroom.
Can you just put the record right? Who owns which car?
The black Lamborghini at the end belongs to Denise. As you can see, Denise going into her car.
Lamborghini Countach, black outside, champagne interior.
But I know Denise hasn't passed the test yet, though, has she?
That's right, but she'll pass that soon, no worries about that. The white one is the best, that's mine.
My brother is the youngest guy to own a Lamborghini.
How fast do they go?
These can do about over 190, they'll do.
I think he was 15, and he couldn't drive it nowhere, so he'd take it over the fields.
The red Ferrari belongs to Lorraine.
Lorraine had a Ferrari. Oh my God.
My car was a Ferrari 328, which I was petrified to drive.
The red Mercedes belongs to Stead.
Then I bought 2 more Lamborghinis on top of that. They'll bought a Porsche, a Golf, and this and that.
And what about this one here, this whacking great thing?
This thing is a family car.
So is it the only one that everybody could get inside?
And my father said, do it now, whilst you can.
Yeah, so they were very, very spoiled.
Our own make-believe world, that's exactly what it was like. Everything was make-believe with us.
OK, let's go back to the phones. Line 2.
But the pretensions of their lavish lifestyle began to attract critical voices.
Elliot and the dog.
Yeah.
What's the dog's name?
Tammy.
Good morning, Tammy. OK, Elliot, what's your question?
I'd like to ask Five Star where they're so fucking crap, they're fucking mother...
Thanks very much, Elliot. Nice to hear from you. I'm sure Tammy would have made a lot more sense. Let's move on to line 3.
We had good times and bad times.
The trouble was the Sunningdale shopaholics weren't as rich as they thought they were, and when the hits dried up, their creditors came a-calling.
Today, the house, thought to be worth some £2.5 million, stands deserted and empty. The five-star dream apparently at an end.
I felt really offended. It was like, because we didn't call the press, we were hiding something. So the next day, I see this guy that's been paid to climb over our fence to say it's the bailiff trying to get in to get us out.
So you weren't evicted from the house?
No, not at all.
You left of your own accord?
There weren't any bailiffs that turned up at our house at all.
There was no repossession, no.
There were no repossessions of any of our things.
I represent the mortgage company. We repossessed the house yesterday. The position now is that it is to be sold. We will get advice on the best way of selling it. and it will be marketed in the very near future.
Things went from bad to worse for the Pearsons when our man of many parts, Stedman, exposed the family name to the tabloid press.
This is the fall of Five Star. Stedman was caught in the public toilets doing the naughty. I'd stopped off and I needed to go to the bathroom. So we asked this lady, do you know where there are any public conveniences? So I went in, did what I had to do, but there were 2 police officers, and before I knew it, I was pinned against the wall because I was literally washing myself.
I would like to ask, what leisure activities do you like to do in your spare time?
Hello, this is Stedman, and I like to...
Loiter.
Yes. Apart from loitering, I like to make model cars.
If he did what he did, he was stupid. You know, but I didn't have anything silly to say to him that you shouldn't do this and you shouldn't do that. Let boys be boys. But you got to know where to be boys.
I'm not gay at all. I'm not bisexual. I'm straight. And before you know it, I'm in the press and we've taken off to America because of my shameful act.
So, the 5 Starship Troopers beamed their way back to their very own galaxy, and with them went arguably the final legacy of pop's great families.